church.
Hello, church. How are you?
Is everyone having a good Friday? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm having big hair Friday.
I'm having very little hair Friday.
You're having very little hair Friday.
Yeah. So we've got a book. I don't know whether that would have come.
Is that backwards?
Oh well, it is here, but I don't know whether it would have done for them.
Okay.
I don't know. So if you can't read that, it says God on mute. So I'm going to read you something from this.
Written by Pete Gregg, available in all good bookstores.
Indeed. In a letter written from prison, somebody whose name I can't pronounce, an old Russian Orthodox believer who had been persecuted all his life by the secret police, described this incomparable power of prayer to bring peace and to enlighten even the darkest moments of our lives. He says, "The greatest miracle of all is prayer. I only have to turn my thoughts to God, and I suddenly feel a strength which bursts into my soul, into my entire being. What is it? Psychotherapy? No. It is not psychotherapy, for where would I, an insignificant, tired old man, and I know how he feels, get this strength which renews me and saves me, lifting me above the earth? It comes from without, and there is no force on earth that can even understand it. Or indeed say it."
The greatest miracle of all is prayer. It's the greatest gift, isn't it?
It is. It's a gift that's entirely free.
Jesus has paid the phone bill.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that! That's amazing.
We didn't even rehearse this.
And do you know, it was really interesting. I read something today where someone, so there's one portion of the church saying, open the churches, sign this petition, we want to be able to worship. Do you know what? We can worship wherever. The sky is free. The garden is there with our lovely sunshine and our lovely things that grow. But we don't need a church to encounter God. We don't need a place to encounter our Father who we can pray to. But it's tricky, isn't it, Mikey?
What is?
Prayer, when you feel like God is on mute.
Yes, yeah, and that can happen to all of us. Yeah, I'm sure I've certainly had moments where I don't feel like God's listening, and you know, I'll be honest and open. You know, through this, I'm praying and I'm not hearing a lot back. So you know, sometimes it does feel that God is on mute, and we've lost the remote and we can't turn him back up again.
No, it is hard. But it's those times when we have to dig in and is it Habakkuk where he says that the fig trees fail and there's no crops in the land, yet I will praise you. It's a choice. And we know that God is good. We know that he is in control. We don't understand it, but we know that he is love. And that's what we have to stand on, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And even when we can't see how it's all going to pan out, we can't understand his plan, we know that we're resting in his arms, and that's the difference.
Yeah, and even if he's not, even if, like at the moment, for me, maybe I'm not hearing an awful lot back, I can fall back in that, waving my hands, because I'm a talkative with my hands person, and that's rocking the thing. So, yeah, we can fall back safe in the knowledge that even if he's not replying and talking, he's on mute, he's not on, what's the opposite of mute? The ear, he's not deaf. So, you know, our prayers are not falling on stony ground. They're not being ignored. You know, he's hearing them, and maybe he's just got a lot on his plate at the moment, which is why he's not replying to me.
Or maybe,
I'm getting the look.
Maybe there's a message in the silence.
I think it's just.
Can I read you this prayer? It's in here.
That's before I say anything else, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I love him. Let's pray, church. Abba Father, I know all this stuff about your love in my head, but my heart gets hard and I'm tired. Please do whatever you've got to do, dangerous prayer, to unclench my fists. Pry open my eyes so that I can see your tears, and soften my heart so that it moves me deeply. I don't understand why you don't just answer my prayers, but I do choose to trust you, and I trust that you've heard me, that you actually care, and that you're somewhere out there on my case. Abba, Father, thank you for all the ways you've blessed me. I honestly don't know what I'd do or where I'd even be without you. Abba, Father, I'm going to try to trust you today. Amen.
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 Bye.
Be blessed, church.
Bye.
Love you, bye.